Well, I'm out again with my sign here. It says, because God is there. Video chat. And I just had an old man stop. And he was walking, and he did like a double take. He was like, what? And it said, because God is there. And he was angry with me. Because he's like, what if I say he's not there? I said, well, then you're wrong. I said, well, how do you know I'm wrong? I said, because I know God. So I know God exists, so you're wrong. And he starts getting angry with me and starts telling me that I'm crazy. And I said, why do you think I'm crazy? Just because you presuppose that God doesn't exist, you think I'm crazy because I know him. But he didn't have much to say to that, of course. And then he said, well, you've been brainwashed. I said, well, by who? He says, well, by them. So who's them? By who? I had my Bible here with me. I was reading it. And I said, I read the Bible and I have personal experiences with God, and I know other Christians too, of course, but my belief in him is based on his spirit working in me and what his word says to me. He says, well, who wrote the Bible? I said, well, there's at least 40 different authors inspired by God. And it's like, well, how do you know? It's because, I can tell that they're inspired because they do things like predict the future and a great deal of other things that they do. I said, you want me to show you? He goes, no, I'm not interested. So I said, well, have you even read the Bible? He goes, oh, no, I don't like it. I'm not interested in it. So that's strange, because you just have such a strong opinion about something you've never read, and you know nothing about, and you won't even listen to anything about it. And he just said, oh, go off and you're too smart, kid, go off and, for this, he means, too smart to preach about God, just go make a family and be happy that way. And he just walked away from me. So the old people here are kind of mean. In fact, yesterday, there was an old man who was 91, and he walked over to me, real tiny. But as soon as he got here, man, he wasn't tiny anymore. All of a sudden, he just starts going off on me. He's like, I don't need you to tell me God exists. I know God exists. I'm a Catholic. And he just goes off, starts talking to me in Latin. And he didn't even know what I thought. He just was angry at me because I was saying that God exists. Because for him, it's already obvious. And it's true it's obvious, but I want to talk to people about it. And he's just angry with me because I wanted to start conversations with it using this sign. So he was just as bad, and he's a Catholic. So the old people have been kind of mean to me recently, so I'm kind of hoping the young people stop from now on.
Okay, so I thought that was interesting. Thought you might enjoy that.
Secolo sulle tematiche trinitarie, e quindi avremo l'opportunità di entrare, di tuffarci dentro la riflessione di questi padri cappadoci.
It is my last day in America. I'm at the happiest place on earth, Walmart, and it is snowing. And it's been a great time in Iowa with Leah's family. So thank you for your prayers. And tomorrow I fly back to Italy to get back to preaching the gospel to Italians. But it's been a great time being here again in the Midwest, which I've never seen before. And it was a great time with having Christmas with Leah's family and getting to know them more.
Io ho pensato, dobbiamo trovare un motivo per bere questo. Così ho chiesto a Gerrit di darci un motivo. Venite qua. Sì. No.
Allora, abbiamo pensato per un po' a cosa potremmo fare per darci una scusa per avere queste cose qua, e ho deciso di andare a Sicilia lunedì, che è un posto particolare per me lì, e ho girato un po', abbiamo deciso di mangiare qualcosa, poi siamo andati su un ponte che ci piace molto, e poi mi è venuta l'idea, sapendo che dobbiamo bere questo, che mi inginocchierò, così mi sono inginocchiato. E ho trovato un anello. Wow! Ho deciso di mi ha chiesto se voleva scusarmi. Verso la fine di giugno, che partiamo, siamo 6 settimane più o meno, e poi visiteremo la fine di sud, visiteremo le chiese, e poi torneremo qui per seguire le cose scusate.
Allora, vogliamo pregare per... sai, ci sono tante persone che si sposano con non credenti. Brutta idea, non va bene. Se aspetti il momento giusto, Dio ti darà la persona giusta che vuole fare quello che tu vuoi fare, che ama chi tu ami, e sarete felici tutta la vostra vita sicuramente. E un'altra volta, stanchi dileggiati per evangelizzare, ho fatto incontrare una coppia che si sposano. Io prendo 1.000 euro per ogni coppia. Così preghiamo il Signore che le può benedire e poi dopo beviamo questo spumante insieme. Padre Celeste, ti ringrazio per la tua grande misericordia. Grazie che tu sei Dio che provvede non soltanto per i nostri bisogni, ma anche per i nostri desideri. E tu riempi i nostri cuori. Io mi ricordo quando ho incontrato a Gerrit la prima volta, mi ha detto che aveva il dono di essere singolo tutta la sua vita. E poi dopo un po' ha detto, ma forse no. E ora sicuramente stasera ha confermato che sicuramente non è il suo dono. E questo è bello. E lì si sono incontrati qui facendo il lavoro, tu l'hai uniti insieme. Benedicilo, Signore, fa che diventino una carne, che giorno dopo giorno diventino sempre più attaccati e che non guardino a nessun altro oltre a uno e l'altro, e che possono amarsi come tu vuoi, Signore, con un vero amore, non con un sentimento soltanto, ma con quell'amore che viene dal cuore, con tutta l'anima, con tutta la forza, che dicono io voglio solo te. E voglio chiederti, Signore, di benedirli, di usarli per la tua gloria, e usarli in questa chiesa, e grazie che loro saranno da esempio a tante persone nel futuro che si conoscono, che aspettano alla persona giusta e che possono dare una testimonianza di purità, di aspettare nel matrimonio e di dare gloria al tuo nome. Benedicelo, Signore, noi ti ringraziamo perché abbiamo potuto vedere come è andata questa storia, ti ringraziamo, ti adoriamo. Nel nome di Gesù. Amen.
Well, that's my update. I'm late again in giving you an update, but I'm late on purpose this time because I wanted to wait till after I asked Leah to marry me and I could give you the full story of things. So that's why I'm taking longer this time. But many things have happened in the past 3 months that I couldn't talk about in much detail. I got to actually present my whole Bible presentation to some ESL students, and that lasted a month. And we got through all of it together. We talked about a lot of things, and they heard the gospel, and that was about all that happened from that so far. We're going to start up new classes, and I always invite my ESL students to see that presentation, so it was good to actually do it, and I put a lot of work into making that presentation, and I've redone it a few times to make it simpler and things like that. So it's good to see that it's possible that people will want to hear it. So I'm hoping that I will have more opportunities and I will get better at presenting it. We've seen lots of people visit the church. We've seen people get baptized. We're going to baptize somebody in a couple weeks who's been coming to church for just a little bit. So we're steadily growing, and we've seen lots of good things happen. So we just praise God for everything that's happening here. I've been working on lots of YouTube videos, and I've been modifying the website of the church, so I've been kind of investing in the technological side of our ministry. The YouTube stuff is all experimental, but the idea is that people who meet me at the sign can continue following me by following my YouTube page, which has the same name as my sign. It says Percadio Chat. And some of the videos have actually gone semi-viral, and there's 2 of them that have over 8,000 views, and I have 174 subscribers as of right now. And that means that every time that I make a new video, they get an email with a link to the channel to see the new video. So it's been kind of cool, and my hope is that through that I might meet more people. And actually, a girl named Vera in our church has her own YouTube channel, and she just kind of does like vlogs and talks about the sermons and things like that sometimes. And somebody actually came and visited our Bible study because they found her YouTube channel and wanted to know about the church and came. So it shows that even YouTube can be used to preach the gospel. So I'm hoping that if God wants to, he will use my channel, and perhaps I can follow up with people that way and hopefully meet them again in person. So, whoops, I was banging something over here. Anyways, lots of good things happening, and you guys saw I'm engaged. So God willing, we'll get married in probably July, it looks like, because we want to fly out in the later half of June. And we plan to be in America for 6 weeks, and we'll do a brief honeymoon after the wedding. Now, the wedding will happen in Iowa because Leah's family's there. So I know most of the people in California, that's too far away. We do plan to visit California after we do a quick honeymoon, things like that, in America. So we will see you if you can't come to Iowa. But I want to formally tell you that all of you who get this, my update letters and my emails, that if you would like an invitation, even if you can't come, I know that people, I'm learning at least, like to sometimes receive invitations even if they can't come, but I will most happily give you an invitation if you send me your address, and you are certainly welcome to come if you actually can come. It's a real invitation. So send me your home address if you want me to mail you an invitation to our wedding, and if you can't come, I totally understand because I was a long drive. But in any case, I hope to see you all in California with my new wife it should probably be the end of July. So God bless you, and thank you for following.